We are getting a new look at the destruction left behind at Camp Mystic. 10 campers and 1 counselor are still missing 5 days after floodwaters swept through and tore those cabins apart. You can see just how much debris and mud covers the grounds.
Now, search teams will be back out in Central Texas today looking for more than 20 people who are still missing. We
have now learned that more than 100 people have died in the flash floods, and many of those victims are from right here in North Texas.
Chris Adegi is with us in studio this morning. And Chris, we know it is hard to wrap your head around the number that have died, especially with so many still missing.
Yes, Mark, and today in Kerrville, Governor Greg Abbott will hold a 5 p.m. press conference after getting an aerial tour of the damage. We will see if he has anything to say about the warning systems that either were or were not in place. And this is happening as Texas lawmakers already discussing ways to make sure a tragedy like this never happens again. Here are the updated numbers that we have. The 104 deaths statewide, but in Kerr County alone, 56 adults and 28 children have died. 27 of those deaths include children and counselors at Camp Mystic, and officials say they are still looking for those missing, which include 10 girls and 1 counselor who were at Camp Mystic. As Texans mourn the loss of life, they're also asking questions about the warning systems. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, during an interview with Fox News Network, said state-funded sirens will be discussed in a looming special session.
But one thing that stood out to me and the governor was that I think it was the mayor or the county judge said that the voters didn't want sirens here. Well, the governor suggested, and I said we'll be all in on the Senate, and I'm sure the House will. Then the state needs to step up and pay for these.
And this is not the first time sirens down in Central Texas and the Hill Country have been discussed. Our WFA Investigates team did some digging about what happened to those efforts. We'll tell you about it coming up in 30 minutes.